What's up, guys? Dr. Tyler and Tori here at the Performance Project. We're just going to do a quick recap of the shoulder workout shoulder workshop that we just did this past weekend. So just a quick recap. We're going to start by checking out the lat length. So we're going to have Tori just up against the wall here with the PVC pipe, and we're going to check that lat length. This was the first one that we did. So reaching up overhead, making sure that the lats we're able to touch our palms to the wall there. Okay, if you can't do that, then those lats may be tight on that side. So get that, that's the test for that one. In order to help stretch that out, if you are tight, we stood up, we had the PVC pipe right out in front of us, and with just a rock back, leaning forward, holding that stretch right there, diving the chest toward the ground. Holding that 10 to 30 seconds, couple sets, you can hold that, walk yourself up, and repeat that process. Switch the hands over to stretch the opposite side, and make sure you hit both sides on that one, okay? So that is the intervention for our lat stretch there. Next test that we did, back on the wall, sitting down, we tested our external rotation. So we set the PVC pipe to the side for this one. Arms at this come up in a field goal post position here, and what I wanna see is, can we get, with our wrists straight, can we get that palm flat on the wall? And this is the good check right here. So you can see that she's doing a really good job at 90 degrees, getting that palm or that back side of the hand against the wall. And then noticing any tightness on either of those, okay? If you're struggling to get, or that palm is coming away from the wall at all, that's gonna tell you that it's a little tight on that side. So intervention for that one was standing up with that PVC pipe again. We took that PVC pipe and we moved into an external rotation position. So holding that like a sword, straight up toward the ceiling here. And then you rotate that out toward the side, all the way down, and you're going to reach underneath with that opposite arm and pull and stretch into that position there. I like to hold that 10 to 20 seconds or so before rocking back out of that. We can do definitely do both sides, but also change the angle of your elbow if needed. So starting more at a 45-degree angle and then progressing yourself to more of a 90-degree position. That will get you a little bit more intense stretch there. Okay, go slow with this one. Very easy to overdo, so don't overcrank on that. Okay, that's the external rotation stretch. The next one that we checked was thoracic rotation. So this one, we had the PVC pipe sitting down, arms up overhead, and with that PVC pipe sitting nice and tall, we're gonna check that rotation both sides. Now, the goal here is, how far can we get with that rotation? You can see she's getting that PVC pipe pretty well straight. I would say try and keep those arms a little taller, straight up overhead, and let's check the other side. Good. Now, the biggest thing here, notice any side-to-side differences is if one side is harder to get to than the other, okay? That's our first tester for that thoracic rotation. Now, our intervention here was open book. So laying on your side, one hand on top of the other, you're gonna slide that top hand on the bottom hand, slide and then rotate it, open up the chest toward the other direction, trying to get that shoulder down on the ground. Now, if you're tight here, a little bit of discomfort there. Deep breaths at that end range position. Inhale, exhale, and then come back to the starting position. Repeat, 3 to 5 times should be pretty good there. Make sure you do both sides as well. Awesome, perfect. So that's number one. The other way that we opened up that rotation was in a quadruped position, so on all fours. And from here, what we do is we're gonna put that right arm on the neck, and then slowly tuck, and then drive up toward the ceiling, rotate. Same thing, exhale, inhale, exhale, and try and rotate up just a little bit further each time. Perfect. About 10 reps there on each side should do the trick, really opening up that thoracic rotation, okay? The last one that we covered was some stability. So we did a prone Y and a prone T. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down on our stomach, one hand out and placing your forehead on top of that hand. And then we're gonna go into a Y position, so kind of a 45-degree angle here. Thumb up toward the ceiling, and then what we're gonna do is lift up and hold. Now, this is both a test and the intervention. So if you cannot hold this position for at least 10 seconds, preferably 30, then this is something and a great drill for you to do here. 2, 1, slowly back down, good, and repeat. Start with about 5 reps there, holding. And if you get a lot of shaking, a lot of instability, this is going to be something that you really want to do to help improve the stability of that posterior side of the shoulder. Back down, good, nice. The next position is a T position, so we're actually going to bring that a little lower. Same thing, thumb up toward the ceiling. Then we're going to lift up, same thing, and really we're trying to activate these muscles right in here. You can see, got a good middle trap and rhomboid activation there, holding, and then back down, good, and repeating that. Again, about 5 reps there with a 5 to 10 second hold. Well done, good. All right, guys, it's a quick recap of our shoulder workshop this past weekend. Please comment, let us know if you have any questions on that, and thanks again.